The West Valley People's Alliance is a budding activist group that sprung up a few months ago to address systemic issues as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic in the greater San Fernando Valley. The San Fernando Valley is known to be one of the more conservative areas in Los Angeles. The group hosted a virtual launch event today to highlight some key issues in a community that critics say has a history of racial and economic inequalities. The event featured speakers from the Northridge Black Lives Matter movement, renters advocates, and other progressive activists. Pilar Schiavo is the co-founder of West Valley People's Alliance and a native of the San Fernando Valley. She says she started the group to address some of the needs and injustices that she saw in her community.
You know, the reasons we came together as leaders throughout the West Valley was to fight injustice, you know, whether it's around housing, education, healthcare, homelessness, environmental justice, and, you know, tenant rights. And we see, you know, systemic racism as a common thread through all of those issues that we're working on. So we felt like this fight around racial justice is intertwined with the fight that we are trying to engage folks in the West Valley.
Schiavo says the West Valley has a history of racist attitudes and that there has been a resistance to change.
There's been a big fight within Chatsworth, which is where I live, around supportive housing for our unhoused neighbors. Our council district doesn't have any at all, and all of the other council districts have committed to it. And it would be the first project in our district, and there's been a massive organizing effort to oppose it. And the language that they use around it is all about, you know, protecting our tight-knit community, you know, keeping our community safe. It's all kind of veiled, you know, code words or kind of dog whistle language for, you know, a lot of racist rhetoric that's been used in the past to keep people of color out of community or people who are not wanted. And then there's also been raids on white supremacist organizations here in the West Valley in multiple towns. It's very real that there is a white supremacist presence here, and it comes out in a lot of different areas. But, you know, if you're organizing around homelessness here, if you're organizing around, you know, tenant rights, and, you know, and certainly around Black Lives Matter, you see it on a regular basis.
Again, that was Pilar Schiavo, co-founder of West Valley People's Alliance. I'm Lola Como, reporting for KPFK News.